If you're wondering how I'm able to provide you guys with an assortment of high quality content for your entertainment pleasures, then stay tuned because it's hashtag BTS on my YouTube filming setup. Secrets revealed in 3, 2, You have now tuned into another Just for TV production. What's up, cousin? Welcome back to my channel. I am Jess, here on Just for TV, where we are all about providing you with an assortment of high quality content for your entertainment pleasures, as well as piquing your interest while still satisfying your needs and wants about everything that is lifestyle. So today I am back on your screen, and basically today I'm going to be switching it up and I'm going to be showing you the behind the scenes of what's really going down in regards to my YouTube filming setup and really show you guys how I'm able to produce this high quality content. I'm going to be showing you everything down to all of my equipment, whether it be lighting, my camera, my backdrops, my sound, my lenses, what's set up on my desk. So definitely make sure you stay tuned until the end so you can see the entire setup. But first, backstory. When I started back doing YouTube again in August of 2020, after a long hiatus since posting a vlog was 2016. So back when I first posted again in August 2020, all I had was my Canon SX740HS vlogging camera, a computer chair, a set of plastic container drawers with a lion that I had painted at a sip and paint as my backdrop. I didn't have a tripod, adequate lighting, any type of sound at that point, and I did all of my editing on my iPad Pro. That video that I posted as a reintroduction was actually done by stacking a bunch of books on top of a TV fold-out table to make my camera sit high enough, and also utilizing the perfect natural light during golden hour to film that video for my first time back. And from where I came from back in 2016 with my vlogs up until August 2020 with vlogging on a Nikon PowerShot point and shoot camera with absolutely no flip out screen. The sound was absolutely terrible. The lens was horrible. I'd say that reintroduction video back in August 2020 came out perfectly fine. However, now I have amassed a setup that I am so super happy with because the quality of my videos have legit soared. Like, the quality is fire, and that's just on period. However, I do want to give a little disclaimer before I jump into this video, and I just want to say, do not feel like you can't start a YouTube channel because you don't have this, that, and the third, and you know, everything somebody else has you need. It does not work that way. Just use what you have to get started, and I promise you the rest will come. You literally have to use what you got to get what you want, okay? And I will say I did obtain probably most of all of my equipment in a short amount of time. And pause, this video is not to brag, it is not to boast by any means necessary, but I just want to say I was at a point in my life where I had the additional money to invest in all of this equipment. And also with those additional monies that I did have to invest, I also by all means am frugal luger, and guess where your girl was scouring? Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist. The majority of this equipment is from yard sale sites. Half of this stuff is actually secondhand, so it wasn't like I went out and spent thousands of dollars on one piece of equipment. Like, no sis, there is nothing wrong with secondhand equipment that you're going to keep recycling through. So I actually got dirt cheap prices on some of my most expensive equipment, and that is a little trick for anyone looking to upgrade their equipment. It is probably best if you don't have the money to invest in, you know, that high price tag from Best Buy, Walmart, Amazon, anything like that, then definitely take a look at these yard sale sites. There are so many cameras, so many upgrades to your equipment that you can make by simply going on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, or Craigslist. So now that we've gotten all those formalities out of the way, whether you're a new and small YouTuber like myself, or if you're just curious to see what the kid has going on, be a little nosy, see where the magic happens, then I'm actually going to switch over to my vlog style camera. This is the Canon T5i, and without further ado, let's just jump right into the behind the scenes of the Just for TV setup, shall we? Okay guys, so let's just start with the backdrops because that is literally the first thing besides me and all that you guys see in my videos. And I actually have 3 and then I'm working on 1 other. So to start with the newest addition to my backdrop, and that is my vanity area. This is generally what you guys see when I'm filming my unboxings, any type of skincare, things of that nature. So this is the vanity area that you guys see, and this setup again is actually one of 4 of my backdrops that I use when I'm filming my sit down videos. And now shifting a bit to the right, I have this marble and gold cart with these 2 sheer curtains with some fairy lights behind them. And this is actually backdrop number 2 of 4. And I use this space as a backdrop for my hair videos and things like that. So most of the time, all you guys will see is the plant and the top of the chess pieces. And shifting a bit more to the right, here we have my lifestyle backdrop. And this is probably the first backdrop that I created when I really started to get back into YouTube and really started to take it serious. Before this, I had those 2 tables on either side of me, and I believe this mirror came next. But then I just accumulated all of this good stuff. This table actually describes everything that is just for TV. It has a lot of the things that I love and that just signify me as a person and my personality. This is backdrop number 3. And lastly, my 4th backdrop is just these fabrics. This is actually the DIY backdrop that I made for my birthday that I put some balloons on. But I also have a green screen. I have a pink backdrop and an all white backdrop. And I just have those hanging up with a curtain tension rod and some curtain holders just on the wall. And I think I'm going to actually start filming a bit on these backdrops with a kind of halo effect, just because I just want something different, switch it up for you guys. Also, if you guys want a more in-depth look on what's on my vanity, what's on my cart, and what's on my lifestyle backdrop, or just an overall view of my office slash studio slash beauty room, what have you, then you already know what to do. Just comment down below and let me know, and a full office slash beauty room slash studio tour can be arranged, and I can basically tell you guys where I got everything from. Again, everything in this backdrop along with my equipment was not expensive at all. Y'all know I'm frugal luger. If you watch my vlogs, you know I live in Ross and Marshalls, so everything was literally dirt cheap. So now on to my equipment, and I'm going to actually start with my lighting. And I have, for starters, I have 2 Mount Dog softbox lights, and those are basically housed on either side of where I'm sitting, just to, you know, fill in the light, fill in any shadows. And I also have a ring light which holds my camera, which we'll get to. And then also on my table I have this little mini ring light, and I just like this light because it's less harsh, and I always keep it on like the dim yellow just because it creates a nice subtle glow on my face. And then also to complement my lighting, I have this bootleg DIY cardboard that I actually just wrapped in some Reynolds wrap. Again, you guys, like, you do not have to go all out to set up what you want for YouTube. Like, you don't have to go out and buy $20-$30 reflectors and things like that. Basically use what you have to get what you want, like I said before. And it's basically, the majority of the time, it's things that you already have in your home. You just have to get creative. And also, if I just need to fill in more shadows, I also have this little light. I actually need to change the batteries in it. Also, in regards to lighting and lighting my backdrop, I also have this kind of DIY light that I kind of just put on a extra tripod that I had laying around, and this is basically battery operated. It's actually some LED lights, and you can basically just, you know, change where you want the light to go. So I just kind of have this hanging on here, and this normally just sits behind me whenever I'm filming, again just to give that lighted effect, to basically separate myself from the backdrops. And also, I mentioned I have some fairy lights up here. I also have some lights in my birthday glass, and this lit sign is also a light. They're not very bright on camera. I'm not sure why. I probably need to change the batteries low key. And then also this is some lighting back here, which you guys actually never see unless I kind of just, you know, give you a glimpse of it in my vlogs. Okay, so next onto my sound on my table. I actually just keep my microphone. This is a lavalier mic that I just kind of have taped here. So when I'm sitting, of course, this light is shining directly on my face, which means that the microphone is not too far from me, so that the only sound that can really be captured is from me talking. I also have a blue snowball mic, which I typically do not use for my sit down videos, just because you do have to get quite close to it. But this baby is sick for my podcast that I co-host and also for my voiceovers. So I definitely do use that for other things, just not for filming my sit down videos. And now on to the coup de grace, you know, the thing that really puts it all out there, that gets the job done, onto my camera. For my camera that I use for basically sit down videos when I'm in here, I always have my Canon T6i mounted on this ring light tripod. And right now the lens that is on it is a 35mm Yongnuo lens. And I just absolutely love this setup. This camera definitely gets the job done. The autofocus is adequate for what I need to use it for. Maybe one day I will upgrade to a mirrorless and or full frame and really get this YouTube thing popping. Also, I keep this adapter here plugged into the battery at all times, just because it saves me when I'm recording. I don't have to think about, oh, I need to replace the battery. The battery is just always charged because it is basically run from like the power outlet. So yeah, this is my camera. And if you guys want to know like my camera settings or anything like that, definitely comment down below and let me know. I can definitely do a video for you guys. Next, as far as where I sit, this is actually where I sit for all my sit down videos, and I kind of just move this table to whatever backdrop that I'm filming in front of. I normally have this little stool that kind of moves up and down. It also has wheels on it. And definitely make sure you check out my DIY marble desk video if you guys want to know how I DIY this desk. And also what is housed on my desk is my MacBook Pro, which is how I basically do my live view shooting. And in these drawers I actually have all my lenses that I actually use for my Canon T6i. Another lens that I really use a lot when filming is my Yongnuo 50mm lens, and this basically gets the job done. Like every hair video that you guys have seen, with the exception of before I had these backdrops, was filmed on that Yongnuo 50mm. I believe my deep conditioning routine, and you can actually tell because the quality of that video is actually, it's good, but it's not that good. That was filmed on my Canon SX740HS camera. And again, if you guys want a more in-depth look of what is housed inside of these drawers, or what is housed on any of my backdrops, and exactly where I got all this stuff from, then definitely comment down below and let me know. I can do a full office tour, and I can also give you guys the tea on my camera settings so you can really see what goes into the creation of my YouTube videos. And that is actually it for the BTS behind the scenes, all of that good stuff that goes into the creation of the majority of the videos here that you see on Just for TV. I really can truly say that this setup is actually extremely budget friendly. It's very beginner friendly. If this video was helpful for you, if you're a new YouTuber and you're looking to upgrade and you wanted something to reference, or if you already popping and you're just looking for, you know, some more affordable equipment, then I think this is a great place to start. If you guys did find value in this video, and if you enjoyed it, or you were just here to be nosy, whatever, what have you, I'm here for that too. Please give this video a big thumbs up. And also, if you haven't done so already, do me a quick favor and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. This will count as your good deed for the day. If you've been here, done that, thank you so much, cousin. I appreciate your continued support. Your good deed is done and has not gone unnoticed. Also, do not forget to turn on your post notifications so that you do not miss a single upload from me. Thank you guys so much for clicking to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed this hashtag BTS of Just for TV, and I will see you guys in my next one.